Multiple crimes take place in this film. How do you feel about breaking and entering? Are you a fan of breaking and entering?
So we're going to sneak into her house.
A crime is about to be committed.
I know how to get in.
Yeah, and we can bust into the joint.
Oh.
Get out!
Yeah, what are you doing?
And she's clearly telling them to leave.
Help
Get up!
me!
Dude, this is bad. I'm just blown away. Like, I don't know how they were expecting this to go.
It's a caper. This is a caper. Legally, also a kidnapping.
Now!
This video put me in a bad mood.
This is a YouTube channel called Curly's Grandson. Now, the Curly referenced in the name is Curly Howard from the Three Stooges.
This kid that we're looking at?
Well, he's like in his 50s. He's the man in the back seat, yes, who you can see there.
The one in the back is Curly's grandson.
Yes.
I would have guessed the one in the front was Curly's grandson.
Well, you would be wrong.
Oh.
I don't know what the one in the front's deal is, but I do know that he portrays, I believe, Mo or Larry in some of the sketches they do together. See, Curly's grandson, the guy in the plaid, his whole channel is about being Curly's grandson. His whole identity is being Curly's grandson. And it comes off, if you're like me, it comes off as sort of pathetic. He's his personality is very grating. He tries to be his grandfather, and the grandfather, by the way, he never met. His grandmother was married for 3 years to Curly Howard, and after their divorce, never made mention of them. Never made mention of him. In fact, this guy was a child. He was like well into his childhood before he even found out he was related to Curly. And now it's his whole thing. Even though, you know, if his family, the family who raised him had their way, he wouldn't even know he was related to Curly. I mean, I understand being proud of your family, but man, he tries to imitate Curly very frequently.
Before you even go any further, I just got to say, I hate the Three Stooges.
You're not a fan?
Not even a little bit. Can't stand the Three Stooges. Like,
and what is it about the Three Stooges that you don't care for?
They suck. That's what it is about them. They're terrible. Like, I don't know. I guess people back then, there wasn't much going on. They thought it was funny. It's the worst thing ever, man. Like,
is it possible that comedy has progressed to a level where it's hard to recognize the bits and pieces that made the engine that got us where we are today?
I guess, but I just don't. I don't think that kind of stuff is funny. Like Home Alone, hate that movie. Can't stand it. Like for
so
the
you're
same
just
reason.
not a fan. You're not a fan of slapstick.
No, it's stupid. I hate it. I hate the Three Stooges. Can't stand it.
What's a curly? That's a curly G
Ugh.
too. Curly's granddaughter. I'm a curly G too.
Give us a good yuck, yuck, yuck.
Yuck, 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 yuck.
All right.
Yada.
Can you stop for a second?
She's better than me.
Yeah, sure.
If one of these fucking does the hand move and the other one goes for the eye poke, I don't know if I could take much more of this, man. Two fucking losers in a parking lot.
Can you imagine behaving this way?
noises? Get the fuck! Oh my god!
I was not a fan of the noises they made.
Oh my god!
This is the video that I had difficulty watching because of the shakiness. This actually, I mean, multiple crimes take place in this film. Now, as you can see, am I sharing again? Are you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Forgive me. The title, as you can see, is Curly's Grandson Meets Shemp's Great-Granddaughter. Now, this will be explained, but apparently she does pretty well on TikTok. I guarantee you her TikTok name is not Shemp's Great-Granddaughter. She's just minding her own business, and I almost called them something else. But Curly, yeah?
Is there going to be more of the nook, nook, nook noises? Because I can't take it, man.
You might want to bail, Josh, but I need you. I need you to see this. I have to know this exists. So do you. Get a load of what they do here.
I don't get it. There's no one there.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah, nobody's watching.
Are we driving?
Where is everybody?
Yeah.
Hi, Hi guys, this is ADP and I'm here with Curly G.
Hey, I can say my own name. This is Curly G.
Wait,
You
who,
know.
who are you?
I'm the youngest grandson of Curly Howard of the Three Stooges.
Prove it.
Ah, hey. Come on, I'm driving. Anyways.
Well, we tried to do this earlier. Oh, Jamie's here.
Josh?
I just hate it so much. I got nothing else. I just fucking hate it.
How do you feel about breaking and entering? Are you a fan of breaking and entering?
I prefer it over these two.
Well, then you're going to have mixed feelings about what we see in this movie.
Oh, George's here.
Yeah, look, everyone's here. Hey, look, I'm driving.
All right, look, James. All right, listen. Hiya, fellas.
Hiya.
Listen, we got something fun for you. We're going to sneak in on Shemp's great-granddaughter, Chandler. She's making pizza, and we're going to bust in on her.
That's family. You know,
We're going to surprise her. We're all going
There it
live.
is.
Come on, we're gonna go get her. Come on,
There it
together.
is.
Let's
There
do
it
it.
is. You guys ready?
Can you play that part again where he goes, me, 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 me?
I think that was just seconds ago. Let's see.
Family. You know,
We're going to surprise her. We're all going live.
And his constant facial expressions are irritating because one thing, if he had met his grandfather would have told him that you don't move on someone else's line. It's a rule of stage comedy. They started in vaudeville. He would know this, but no. He's constantly trying to grab the viewer's attention instead of sharing it with his co-host. And wait do you see the malarkey they get up to after the
We're all going live.
Come on, we're gonna go get her. Come on, together. Let's do it.
You guys ready for
Let's
this?
go.
after the invasion.
Here, you grab that.
No,
Talk to everybody.
I can't hear everybody. Oh, which way's the camera? Which way's the birdie? Oh, there it is, huh? Oh, I gotta lock the car. Okay, hold on, everybody. We're going outside.
We're going to put this on a little tripod.
You don't have to say everything you're doing.
Is the hat crooked for the Curly impression, or is he just wearing it that way because that's how he wears it?
Well, it could be for the Curly impression. The other option, the other possibility, and the likelihood, in my opinion, is that he's a moron.
Well, yes, that is definitely a fact.
Is this a good Curly impression? I don't totally remember him sounding like this, but I could be completely wrong. Is it like spot on? Is it good?
I'd say it's all right.
I don't know.
It's kind of as good as anybody,
Exactly.
blood or not, who does a Curly impression.
Yeah.
Josh?
Exactly, yeah. Like if you asked anybody to do a Curly impression, it would probably be about as good as that. But it's
they're
also
gonna do it this way.
when were the Three Stooges out? 50s, 60s? Is that when they first became popular?
Whoa. No. 30s?
Oh shit, was it?
Yeah, Shemp died in, I don't know about the others, but I know Shemp died in like 52.
Oh, okay. So you're doing a thing that was entertaining like in the 30s. Like it's not entertaining anymore. Just stop. Like stop doing
And
the fucking
one of the reasons why it was entertaining is because in those days everybody behaved a certain way. There was a certain set of behaviors you could engage in without being committed. So if you pulled a face, if you went, it'd be, oh, that guy's crazy. We got to keep an eye on him. Maybe
Right.
give him a dose of something. So to make faces or to do voices, I don't think people did that generally. I think that was only for people in showbiz.
Yeah, it was
I
real
could be wrong.
It was real easy to be considered a loose cannon. All you had to do was go
Yeah.
knock, and that was it.
But that was unique behavior that people wouldn't ordinarily see. So when they would see that in the motion pictures, they'd think, "Oh, those guys are funny." Well, no, it's just a dichotomy with what you see from day to day, how people behave.
Yeah.
Let's see more of this. The crime has not yet occurred, but it's about.
We're going to put this on a little tripod. All right, thanks for all joining. So here's the scoop.
Here's the scoop.
Where you go? Here's the scoop. Here's the scoop. You guys ready? Sheb's great-granddaughter,
He keeps moving on this guy's line.
What do you mean?
Chandler.
Yeah.
She is
Oh.
making a
He's trying to get your eye to focus on him when this other man is talking. Now that other man is an ass too. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
He's the ringleader of this. A crime is about to be committed.
Here's the scoop. You guys ready? Shemp's great granddaughter, Chandler.
Yeah.
She is making a pizza for a TikToker. She's a big TikToker.
She's a great TikToker. She's like a clock.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so she's a big TikToker.
How about that? There's a joke for you.
Did he just say
Was
she's
that
like
Chip
a
Chipperson? Yeah.
Chipperson?
Yes, she's a big TikToker.
She's
Yeah,
like
she's a clock.
clock?
Yes, she's a big tick. Don't tell me you don't get it, Josh.
I do, but oh dear Lord,
This guy has tens of thousands of subscribers, by the way.
I think the Three
So,
Stooges are still big. You know, I think their catalog, their body of work.
But true fans of that genre and of those men, they don't find this insulting to the legacy of the Stooges.
I would have no idea. I mean, I couldn't imagine who else would be following him. He said he's got about 10,000 subs.
Oh,
I
no.
mean, I doubt it's non
I believe-
Three Stooges fans.
I believe it's 50-some thousand.
Okay, then, I mean, that would be non Three Stooges fans?
No, I believe they would be Stooges fans, but I can't believe there are that many Stooge fans who think this is acceptable.
Gotcha.
So we're going to sneak into her house.
Ruin it.
And
Ruin her TikTok
we're gonna
channel.
surprise her.
Oh, a surprise her, I mean.
Okay, so this woman is planning on she's doing a recording for her TikTok channel, which I probably is her job. And these two morons, well, you'll see what they do.
I think I think the
you
guy
ready,
in
Bradley?
the back with the blue shirt is from the Bloodhound gang.
Yeah, that's Jimmy Pop. Is that the guy's name?
Yeah. So right now we're watching the Jerky Boys. They're going to go interrupt their sister's TikTok.
Okay.
Is this the right place?
Oh, there are no place around a place. This must be the place. Okay, I know how to get in because we came here last time.
How do we get in? Bust into the joint.
Oh,
Success.
let's hope this is.
Yeah.
shame on that guy for selling it, man. This guy should have no parts of this. Should just turn around and stare at him every time he goes into that nonsense.
I think he's a Stooge fan who wants to latch himself in some way to the legacy.
Oh, really? What gave you that impression?
But I mean the guy who's not in the family, who's taking part in this.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, did they take the Stooge thing to the extreme? Because I could go for some physical pain on one of these two.
Well, there's going to be emotional pain. I mean, after they see, here's the breaking and entering.
Actually happening. Don't say anything. We brought nothing. Hey, surprise!
Oh, I don't think this is the place.
Well, we got in.
Why are you gonna take your shoes off?
Hey, for copyright issues, Chandler, can you turn down the music before we come up?
Making demands so he doesn't get a copyright claim.
Can you turn down the music? That's why he did that. That's great. Wow.
These are uninvited guests. And when you see Shemp's great-granddaughter is actually, she's a pretty gal. She's also very young. It must be weird, especially, with the how we see things these days and we didn't necessarily years ago, for these two basically old men to be breaking into
I was thinking that exact same thing. Like, I don't know that young women that, especially ones that have happen in TikTok accounts, really want these two guys barging in when they're. Did he say that they're interrupting her live? Her TikTok live?
I believe she's about to go live. She has plans to go live, and let's see what happens when they make their presence known. Well, they've already made a demand.
Guesses.
Well, Hopefully she, I don't know. Is this a stand your ground state? Because I'd like to see that happen.
Oh, let's find out together, shall we?
Wait, I don't think it's her. This might be the Marx Brothers place.
Yeah. Wrong place. We hope we're not in the wrong
No
house.
place like.
Oh.
Hello?
Hey, we're in the right house.
How do you know? Does she have a picture of Shemp? Oh,
No, I guess she doesn't have a picture of Shemp because it's not her whole identity. She's carved one out for herself, and you've shown up to trample all over it.
I need to change my house code. Why are you here?
family! Look! Curly!
Just she's gonna change her house code. I would do the same thing.
So this isn't a work.
I think
This
she
is
might
a
even
genuine.
speak
This
out.
is a genuine response.
No,
This is a
because
genuine
of her
surprise appearance.
reaction to this. I believe this
Yeah.
to be 100% genuine. Not only a genuine surprise, but a crime. They let themselves into her home.
She's putting a good face on it, but she doesn't look best pleased.
Oh, he just did the eye thing. He just did the eye thing.
Yeah, there it is, Josh. Yeah,
Oh,
now she does. Well, you'll see. But she does.
Does she do
appear to be barely
Shemp-based
tolerant.
TikToks? Is Shemp part of her TikTok persona at all? Or
No, I believe she does cookery.
okay, and just happens to be a descendant of the great Shemp.
Just happens does not make it her entire identity.
Okay, all right.
So here's the difference between someone she probably knew from birth that she was a Howard. This guy found out when he was like 9 or 10 and decided that that was going to be his. Oh, well, now I am somebody. The difference in the way people react to that is fascinating.
Whoa!
Why are you here?
What's up, cuz? Hey, we're here. We're here. Why are you so low? We're here because we heard you're doing a TikTok video and we want to ruin it.
Wow.
We heard that you're making a pizza.
She's famous. Look at this stuff. She's got high-end gear.
I am so.
Oh,
She's a good
hey,
one.
you gotta turn off the music.
Oh,
We don't want to get busted.
oh.
Copyright infringements. You know, the Three Stooges. Oh, no, not them. We're okay with them.
I'm like,
Look who it
I'm
is.
busy right now.
What do you mean?
I'm like very
Chandler,
busy.
say hi to your audience. Say hi to everybody. This is Chandler. This is Shemp's great granddaughter.
Oh God.
Say hi to your audience.
Oh God.
Say hi to your. Hey. Hey, you have a lot of high-end gear here. She's like, yeah, took some time to set up.
Took some time to set up. Yeah, I bought it with all that money I do on my channel where I make no mention of who my great grandfather is.
Yeah, what's like if that's not her deal, why are they trying to basically interrupt her life? Like if she's not going to play along.
I'm
Because
sure
they
that she
probably-
thought they would have been welcomed in with open arms, have a big collaboration, maybe get themselves in on
Yeah.
some of her TikTok success.
I think they wanted exposure on her channel, and
yeah.
she's not receptive to that because this malarkey has no place in her content.
Hmm.
So this was
Yo,
their way of getting it for themselves.
Benny, just start busting in people's houses with a wheel. Make sure you tell them to turn off the TV and the music first, though.
That's so obnoxious. And this move behind
Say
her.
hi to your audience. Say hi to everybody. This is Chandler. This is Shemp's great granddaughter.
Don't you have a job?
So,
What is that? Does he think that's
What?
entertaining anybody? Man, if I make this face and do that, people will think that's funny.
But I don't remember Curly doing that. I don't have a vivid memory of the show.
so she at least has some idea of who he is, right? Like,
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's made himself known to her.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
Yeah, he's the guy she avoids at all the picnics each year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy doing
Oh boy.
silly stuff with his hot dog.
I'm doing my job.
Oh my god! I almost spit up my lean.
people
I've been
laugh.
drinking lean.
Oh man.
Oh, can I help clean? Oh, rutabaga. Oh, look.
That is one rutabaga.
Freshly grown. Oh, these are just, woo, fine.
What you just did.
If you're going to go for the curly bit, wouldn't you commit? Get rid of the fucking Under Armour hat, you doofus. Like, what is that?
Yeah, I don't remember that either from the television
Right?
program.
Well, I
a
see many
baseball
issues.
cap.
I see many issues with this, Josh. None of them involve wardrobe.
I mean, if you're going to be a buffoon, at least you just put on an Under Armour hat and turned it to the side. You make that stupid face, and that's your curly. That's what you're going for.
Yeah, let's start slapping each other in the face, hitting each other with objects in the forehead, stomping on someone's foot, and then their head jerks up into a frying pan.
Yeah, there better
Do
be a
some of
rake
that.
on it.
I don't remember any of the Three Stooges doing any of this type of stuff.
There better be a rake on this floor that somebody steps on soon.
There's such madcap antics going on. Just when you think, oh man, haven't seen Curly on the camera for a while. Maybe he's calmed down. Maybe he decided to sit there sit on the sofa for a bit, catch his breath. Yeah.
You just cleaned the counter, and now you just got flowers everywhere.
Oh, is it a TikTok video about how clean you are? Because I'm going to ruin that. Family.
Oh, Kenny's in love.
Hey.
With you.
Oh, it's me? With
Oh,
who?
God.
She's royally annoyed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is she recording this on her end? Is she live on her? Or does she have the wherewithal to stop recording as soon as these guys busted in?
I don't know that. My hope is that she did and spoiled their intent.
So as of now, this content is really only being broadcasted over their channel.
As far as
Not
I know.
necessarily heard. Okay.
I don't have time for this now.
Penny.
So if you want to see Chandler's a big TikToker, Chandler Issac. Yeah, she's Mo's great granddaughter. No, she's Shemp's great granddaughter. Although she's acting like Mo.
Yeah, she's being real bossy. Hey, what does this do? I didn't see anything, but I hear something. Something smells funny.
Well,
Here, give me a match. I'll see if it's broken.
not coming from the kitchen.
Get out! I have stuff to do.
I think you're making pizza.
Not for you.
Why?
What the heck? She's making pizza for strangers. Come on, it's like we're in old Italy on the little boats. Wee. Hey, a little left. Oh, you want me to?
Because she mentioned pizza. It's like we're in old Italy.
Okay, you're just. Can you raise it? It's literally.
Yeah.
right here.
She should.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not looking, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay, I think it's time.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, there was a creep alert there.
Oh, yeah.
And he's not related, right? He is not of a
Let me
relation.
go.
No, wait.
Yeah, he's not related. He's not. So
She
yeah,
doesn't
it's-
even know who
all
this guy
bets
is
are
at
off
all,
with him.
barely. Does she even know who this guy is?
Well, yeah, they met at least once prior.
Okay.
Hold on, you can't. You got family. You got fans here.
Oh,
Let's talk to your fans first.
Look at the broom. Look, it's like witchy broom.
Oh.
Ooh. What's this for?
Does he have an insurance policy?
Yeah, what are you doing, man? There's all
Yeah.
kinds of equipment and stuff on stands. And you're running around with a broom between your legs with all types of potential to knock things over.
A stick vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's funny because he's pretending it's a broom and he's a witch. That's entertaining. People will be entertained by this.
She looks nervous. Like, look at her place. Looks pretty well put together. I mean, I'm sure she doesn't want any of this stuff knocked over or whatever. Cutlery
No,
She's
you
not
got
just
or
pleased.
Dumbass coming in and just grabbing everything.
Yeah.
How'd you get in my
This
house?
place show going crazy. Is what it says.
Come on.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Only 49 people watch. Yeah.
Are you really my cousin? I'll have to do a blood test. No. Oh man. I hope they're not. Fans are getting bored.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Dude.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm imagining like something similar happening right now. Like if two people just barged in as I was doing this,
Right.
it would be irritating. And and this person seems to have a sizable audience on her TikTok that you don't have anything of the sort.
also,
it would just be irritating as hell, even if you weren't doing anything.
Especially being a younger woman and two old men invade your home.
Yeah, she didn't look thrilled from the start. I am
No,
I'm
she's
not a big
best
fan of
pleased.
these guys, but I do
Hey,
particularly
usually my
I do particularly enjoy watching the King of Lampoons when he's not enjoying something.
well, I can guarantee I can guess what every what every person on the Curly family tree is thinking. Knock it off. Like nobody wants this guy doing this.
Yeah, no, we're not going to watch this, but he and that other guy, they do a long form interview with Larry's grandson. And like Shemp's granddaughter, Larry's grandson seems just like an ordinary, perfectly ordinary person, proud of his grandfather, but it's not his life. He can talk about him without acting like him. And he appears to be in that interview. It's as though he starts to get very annoyed with this guy trying to constantly do a Curly impression.
Yeah.
As he should be. But it's amazing how the one who didn't grow up as a Stooge relative, like he didn't live a Stooge life. He's the one who latches onto it. Well, but you know what I mean? It wasn't well known in the family. It wasn't even discussed. So he embraced it or jumped on it in a way that the others are just, yeah, that's my family. I'm proud of them. But, you know, I have my own thing going. I make pizza on TikTok.
He's a Three Stooges culture vulture.
Yeah. This guy, I mean, when he found out, he could have just been like, oh, that's cool. And that should have been the end of it. No.
Nope.
Hey, usually my stuff isn't boring like a soap opera.
I have neighbors, so you're gonna have to.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
we
yeah,
have
she has
David Zacchaeus
neighbors.
on hold. Do you mind if I go to that? Yeah, that's another thing to consider. This whole operation.
Is this a recent video? Is this guy like
This is a few years ago.
Okay, all right. Is he still putting out content? Is this still active?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Much of the same?
We'll leave.
No way. You will never.
Come on, doesn't you want everyone to have a go? Wait, no, come on, let's talk. Let's interview you real quick.
Interview.
He was
I literally
alarmed.
have to
He was
shoot
out of
like
camera for about 3
1
seconds.
minute.
Yeah, he can't handle that. He can't steal anyone's spotlight if he's not in the shot.
Can I ask a question? You had said that they did a long form interview with whose?
Larry's grandson.
Okay, but why? Especially if he's not. Did they ask him about? Did they discuss the Three Stooges? Because otherwise, are you just interviewing a guy, an insurance salesman? Maybe, I don't know.
No, I believe, I'm not sure, but Larry runs the Stoogeum. There's a
So
museum.
there was a tie-in to the Three Stooges.
Yes, and he knows a lot about the history, and he has a lot of the artifacts, and he shared a lot
all
of that. It was actually very interesting, just from an historical perspective. But Curly tries to ruin every time Curly's grandson opens his mouth, which is frequently. It gives you the sense that Larry just wants to belt him. I mean, Larry's grandson wants to belt him.
But look how overexcited this guy. Like, it's just calm down, man. Just settle down. sit down on the couch and wait until she's done, and then make a quick video, a quick one.
Just get out of her fucking house.
If they knew,
Yeah, that's another thing you could do.
if she knew they were coming, she wouldn't have baked a cake. I'll put it that way. I don't think she would have agreed to this. This had to be done this way in order to get, hopefully, onto her TikTok.
Under the guise of let's go surprise my cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
Oh,
tell
yeah,
everybody
that's-
what you're doing.
I'm annoyed. That's number
So,
one.
come on!
Why are you here? What are you supposed to do?
She's just like Bo.
Ugh.
She's just like
They don't know the story about how we never met each other when we were kids, when we were adults. Just now, and I'm a senior citizen.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's kind of just driving home the fact that they didn't grow up together. They
No,
became
that they're
acquainted
virtual
as
strangers.
adults.
Does it take a turn and she gets serious and like is like get the fuck out? Does that ever happen? Or do they just eventually leave?
I'm not sure I made it to the end without seasickness.
Did all the Howards get together except for my family?
Oh, you got a lot of people very happy to meet you.
Yes, because your family wasn't part of that. 3 years you were in that family, and you weren't even born.
So this guy has made this his whole persona, which means he makes that face all the time, and he's seen many videos of himself making that face, and he's still doing it. That's crazy. Like, there's nothing.
Does this get over? Like, what's this guy's comments look like? Like, is it people writing out the word yuck, 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 and R.I.P. Curly?
I can tell you what they're about to look like.
Well, maybe we'll check out the comments. I do want to say there's another video where the strange guy and Curly's grandson, they go to a diner and they make it clear that he's Curly's grandson, and I think he gets a beer out of it. So yeah. So
if you went, who's ever in your house right now, right? The people who are in our houses, okay? If you went up to where they are and just started doing a Three Stooges impression, what kind of reaction do you think you would get? Like, how long before they told you to knock it off? I would get about 2 nooks before Mrs. Lampoons would be like,
the queen.
nope. I guarantee if I would have been right now and just went nook, she'd be like, no.
I wanted to like this guy at the beginning of this video. I like to give everybody I see on this this screen here the benefit of the doubt up front.
Well, I have no problem with Shemp's great granddaughter. She's done nothing wrong.
No, I'm not referring to her.
She's a victim in this case.
Yeah. And furthermore, I mean, I guess they're recording on this guy's phone.
Yeah.
So she knows this is going somewhere. The inside of her house, where she clearly doesn't even have her own cameras pointing. We've got a full tour of this woman's apartment.
Yeah, and
she's got to constantly be aware that there's a camera on her. You know what I mean? That's not a spot you want to be in.
And I wasn't going to point this out for obvious reasons, but there is a point where they're on the street walking toward the house, and you can see the cross street signs.
Yeah, that's not good.
Okay, well, jeez.
I'm wondering if we could kind of like.
I'm surprised they didn't show the control panel as they were entering in the code. Get this on camera. Me.
I would hope that it would be great if he did one of those like DNA tests and found out he's not related to him at all.
This is unreal.
Oh. I'd be happy too. Hey, hands off! She's family. Oh, that's weird.
You're lucky she doesn't slap you.
I can't read it.
Slap it back.
Oh, I'll teach you to read. Ow!
No, that's good.
It also annoys me, and again, maybe this is just, I mean, what we've all become accustomed to, being aware of how, women feel, and so that guy is taking every opportunity to put his hands on her.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you say? Did you say how many followers she has on TikTok? A substantial
No,
amount.
I'm not. I don't do anything on TikTok. I don't.
Okay. Do you know what her name is? I'll look it up. You guys.
Well, they said it, but something. Chandler Issac.
Just search
Chandler
for
Isaac.
Just search for Shemp's great granddaughter. Should be able to find it.
Well, because I heard the guy, not the curly guy, but the other guy, comment that they had 41 viewers on their stream.
Yeah,
and
but
that's what they're interrupting her whole TikTok setup. Which, I mean, I don't know if this person's...
fair enough, but their stream is live.
Hers was, or was she recording at the time they came in, or was she just preparing for a recording?
Who knows?
She's got everything set up.
That's unclear. She had everything set up. I think the goal was to interrupt while she was recording. So maybe they saw her go live on TikTok, and that was their cue to ambush
To
this
hurry
gal.
over there.
Yeah.
And just, basically ruin. I mean, they if she was recording, I mean, I wonder if these guys realize that they basically just ruined her video.
But you're telling me
for the benefit of their own, which
you wonder if they realize.
What to say?
There's a lot.
You can't tell me that nothing's made better by someone going.
Tell me this person's name, this woman's name. I'm looking to look her up.
Want to see a little more of this?
Yeah.
I believe he said Chandler Issac.
That's her name?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Well, Josh and I will watch a little more of this.
Let me make sure this is her.
Do your research.
You had to slap me.
I believe this is her.
Shoot right now.
Do it. Slap it. Oh, whoa! She used the opposite hand. That was awesome.
Tell us what you're doing. Tell your fans. They want to know.
I want to know.
I'm making a TikTok video
Tell them
that
about
needs to be made 5 minutes ago without these two people. We're cooking pizza.
Oh, what kind of pizza? What are we pizza?
What kind of
pizza?
pizza?
What?
What kind of
A
pizza?
pizza what?
Pizza.
Cook the whole thing, whatever it is.
It's gonna be a pizza.
Let's cook a pizza.
It's gonna be a brisket pizza, like my wife's. Tastes like a belt. Oh, honey, please. My wife's.
His wife's in my chat. Is that what he said?
Like,
can we pause? I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I think that was a joke.
I get that.
He insulted her cooking.
But okay, I just again, they're speaking to 41. I have to assume, just total nerds. Okay,
that's a nice way of putting it.
She was preparing to do a live video for her 1.1 million followers on TikTok. And this is what she's interrupted with.
That's fantastic. Good for her.
Unbelievable. So clearly, I mean, you can get deals with sponsors and affiliates, sponsorships and stuff on TikTok. When you hit about 5,000 followers, people will come knocking. She has 1.1 million.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. And I love that she seems to have done it without leaning on the family legacy. It's just, hey, this is what I do. People like it. Bob's your uncle.
She's not doing it tonight.
She doesn't act like Shemp.
Instead, she's standing in between these two guys talking to 41.
Yeah.
How about a little more of this?
Yeah, I'm into it. I'm kind of into it. I feel bad for this woman.
Anyways, wait, you didn't get. We're not giving her a chance to talk. Really?
Yeah. She's very. A lot of sympathy goes her way. I mean, man.
Fine. You're fine.
No.
Oh, you're not so bad either.
Hey, ew!
Right?
Wait, we're not in the South. Get over here.
I'm not family.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, I'm
It's your
family
grandpa.
So what's his deal? Why is he acting
Wait,
like that?
Say hi.
come on.
I said hi. Hi, everyone.
Tell them what you're
It's
doing.
time
They want to
work.
know all about you.
Hi, 40 people. Follow me on my
the other guy. What's
Yes.
what's his
He's wait, Josh. Yeah, you're right, Benny. They want her to promote herself on their channel, which does
come on, get the
55,
word
I
out
believe.
there on our Curly and Shemp grandchildren stream.
I'm sorry, Ben. I'm Josh. What were you going to say?
what's this other guy's excuse for acting like a jackass? Is he related to like somebody? What accent?
I'm
is he?
confused now. I thought he was related, then he wasn't.
No, he's not related.
So he's just acting like a total fucking doofus because
that's what he does on the channel that Curly's grandson runs. They're
Is he a
kind of
fan of the Three Stooges, or is he a descendant of another one of them?
No, I believe he is merely a fan.
I mean,
All right.
this is dreadful behavior. I don't like this one bit, but I'm gonna go far.
I'm making a TikTok. Everybody knows that for the third
So
time.
you guys know how to get on TikTok?
So this is Chandler Issac on
At
TikTok.
Chandler Issac. We're making a food series for Kroger today.
Kroger.
Super exciting.
She's making us pizza.
Oh.
Heart-shaped pizza.
Bologna and whipped cream.
Yeah, Kroger. Isn't that the name of a grocery store? Kroger's. No?
No, it's a sponsor. Who's sponsoring the
I don't know what
video?
stock's
It's a-
going.
like I wonder if she was planning, like if she was going to do this like
Come
live.
on, man.
Like if she was.
So I'm sorry, King of Lampoons.
I was going to say. I wonder if she was going to do this live too. So like, are they fucking up her like schedule? Like, are all these people expecting her video to show up, waiting for her to start making this pizza? And they like totally.
Yeah, she said something about I'm supposed to be doing a video 5 minutes ago. But Benny, you're also right. What Curly's grandson just said about Kroger, isn't that a grocery store? He thinks that's a joke. He doesn't realize, Shemp's great granddaughter is big enough to be sponsored by
Yeah,
Kroger.
and she just recoiled with extreme cringe when he made that joke. Like not like he said anything bad about Kroger, but how about we just don't mention my sponsors at all? I'm beginning to think. So the idea they said before they entered in the security code to her apartment building,
Yes.
we're
Listen,
going
Williams,
to interrupt her live. So that they thought that she was live at the time that they came in. She wasn't.
all right.
So quick thinking to plan B. Fine, we'll just do our stream. Hey, look who we've got. We've got Shantam Isaac. How do you say it? Shartan? I don't know what her name is. I closed my TikTok app, but they've got her. So now when they end this stream, they can turn around maybe and go, hey, how about a little quid pro quo? You know what I mean? We just had you on our stream. Maybe we do a little cross promotion here. I wish I hadn't burnt that Kroger joke on my 41 person stream. I wish I had saved that gem for the 1.1 mil live. I mean,
Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad.
But that's stunning because maybe I didn't make it this far last time. But yeah, when he says, isn't that a grocery store? Yes, that's what she's talking about. She's being paid by Kroger. But he's doing word association. It's just a comedy jumping off point to him.
Good question.
But I'm sure it's going down the hill really quickly.
It's worth trying to do an impression of her great grandpa. Can you do Shemp?
No.
Can you?
It's like,
I'll bet she's never even tried. It's never occurred to her.
that's what she wants to be on video doing.
and you can tell right now, like how annoyed she is because she's thinking, I don't want to do this, but if I do, they might leave. Like she knows they're not gonna leave until she does it. So
Yeah, she's in a rough spot. Unless she were to just get pissed off and say, look, well, she said to leave a bunch of times in a polite enough fashion that maybe they, I mean, at this point, do they know or do they think everybody's having a great time? All three of them are just having this great stream.
yeah, everybody had a good time.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure these are the kind of men who are able to discern nonverbal cues.
No.
If she was not there, if they hadn't gone through with this plan, if this is just going to be a regular stream, would that have been what they were doing, what we just saw them doing with her? Or are they kind of all giddy because they're around someone with some notoriety that they may or may not be related to? I don't say that they are related. I'm going to take this guy's word for it. He has an honest face.
Can you?
Beep, 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 beep. Hi, everything I do looks like this.
Fail.
Big fail. Somebody said you got a pimple on your face.
What? Pop it. Pop it.
Yeah, more of that. More of that.
Did you get it? Is it
What
white?
Hit
do
him!
you do, or you just hear?
Ow.
We here because you got fans. Everybody wants to talk to you and meet you.
We were separated at birth.
You know what? We're going to help you. So what's the first step in doing your TikTok? Let's do it together.
Get out.
Let's do it together.
Step one.
Oh, sounds like I'm on a Match.com date. Get out. Oh, wait a second. You met me. That's how I met my wife, Mrs. G. You guys all love her, right? Thought someone does. Oh,
What's Chandler's favorite episode with Shemp?
I am so
pointless group.
Chandler's got issues with the Three
really-
Stooges. She doesn't know them as well as she needs to.
It's okay.
She doesn't need to.
Yeah, and they're
I can't tell you. I don't even know what my great grandfathers did for a living.
no.
How old do you think she is, ballpark? About 20, the early 20s.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be my guess.
Yeah, she doesn't want any part of this. She has no interest in it. There's no reason for her to have an interest in it.
And she's clearly telling them to leave. Like, she said it.
Yeah, she couldn't be more clear.
Yeah. So
Other
now
than she's
we're
trying to
into-
keep a friendly face on it, you know?
These are verbal cues. Yeah, she's definitely, that smile is annoyance. And, well, I'm just going to go with this, but this is really
She's on
inappropriate.
video. Like, whether or not there's 41 people or whatever, I mean, she's presently being recorded. So she needs to kind of be mindful of maybe having an embarrassing reaction even in her own house.
Right.
This is really irritating, man.
Yeah.
I was enjoying this a lot more prior to becoming irritating, but now I think I'm on the same
Now, how about you,
level
Josh?
as the king of lampoons.
Has the king come around?
Oh yeah, he's a big
No.
fan
No, not even a little bit. I still hate the Three Stooges. I hate his great grandson, whatever the fuck he is,
now. Great grandson?
whatever the hell he is. I don't know.
Just grandson.
Oh, okay.
And this is Shemp's great granddaughter.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
I don't know him either.
So these guys are a full generation
When I
older.
was born. Well, yeah, they were. I just didn't get to meet him because my family kept him from me.
He keeps making wife jokes. Do you think he's really married?
I'm gonna guess that he.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's got to be rough. That's brutal.
But why would you think that what you're doing is something that would appeal to this TikTok audience? I just looked at her profile. It said like, I don't know what the caption said her bio, but it was like home type stuff. It didn't say cooking, but she just said they're going to make a pizza. You know, home type stuff.
Yeah.
Well, the
And then
cooking.
here come these guys to
This is
contribute a little comic relief.
The pizza video is especially for Kroger. So that might be an anomaly in her output, but because Kroger's involved.
Yeah. Well, at
Listen.
least by the time she gets around to recording it, she'll be in a real good frame of mind. She'll really be in the mood.
She won't be filing a police report.
Those dirty rats. I'm gonna go get them now.
What?
We need a cook now. So if you're gonna stay, it's time to cook.
Let's go. This is cook. We'll all put the yeast in.
Oh, boy, we're having beer.
We're filming, so you need to be quiet.
Okay, see, that's another thing these guys do. If something reminds them of a line from a Stooges short, they'll quote it.
Ugh.
What reminded him then? What would they just remind it of?
Well, we'll put the yeast in it. Oh, we're having beer.
These
That's
are
a
Three
Stooges
Stooges tropes. I don't know any. I couldn't quote any Three Stooges lines.
That just proved my point.
You dirty rat is a Three Stooges line? That's what
No.
I don't remember them calling each other that. Well, that's what he said.
No, but
That's
what
what
they
that guy
said about
said.
the beer. It's a reference, but they do a lot of that. Like they'll say weird things that seem out of place, but no, it turns out it's from the Stooges
Okay.
because they have
Yeah.
every short memorized.
Gotcha.
And I'm hoping that he's hoping to get into that fridge and grab himself a beer since he's going to be hanging out while she's cooking, so he thinks. I hope not. I hope that she makes him to leave. Don't spoil the ending, but
Okay.
I
Well,
hope-
again, I haven't seen the ending, so we'll all find out together. Josh.
I hope she goes to boil some water, and they're like, "Why do you need that for pizza?" And then she throws it in their faces. Oh, give me the old knock, knock, knock.
Okay, so we gotta be quiet. You guys want to stay and watch? She's gonna let us stay and watch.
yeah, they can watch it on her TikTok.
It's not right.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. They don't need to be on your channel to see this. And they're not. They're not on your channel. Plenty of people are, but I can't imagine anyone watching this and not having the reaction we're having. Stooge fan or not.
Break something on aisle 3? There's a cleanup on aisle 3.
Is that a Kroger joke?
What is that?
Want some water?
Was in trouble. She's very angry when she wants to be.
Okay, y'all need to.
So explain what we're doing.
Be
How
helpful.
are we helping? You want us to clean?
Yeah.
All right, what do you need Brad to do?
Vacuum.
Oh, it's going to be a shtick.
Good job, sorry.
What the hell? What did he just
That's
do?
embarrassing. That's real embarrassing.
He's
He's
vacuuming.
sucking up the ground with his mouth like a vacuum cleaner.
He's portraying a vacuum.
Vacuum sounds with mouth.
Vacuum
And
sounds
she
with
doesn't
mouth.
sell
You
it.
say
She
go.
doesn't put it over. It didn't get
No.
over.
No.
Good for you.
Is he wearing
Gosh.
shoes?
No, they took them off. That was one thing. Oh, we got to take our shoes off. And they took their shoes off. So he's in his
Yeah.
socks.
Yeah. We don't want
Yeah.
to be rude.
Oh, you want me to use that? How do I use it? What do I do with it?
Didn't you work a 9 to 5 today? How are you alive?
I had pizza
Oh, that was
for lunch.
that was a
Oh, yeah.
joke. You got that?
Oh,
What?
You picked that
Say
up?
it again.
So I'm assuming that she has enough followers, whatever, that she probably this is probably like her living, right?
It's
Yeah.
a gig, yeah.
Did you hear her go? Didn't you work a day job today? And then she said something like, how do you have energy or something like that? But she was like,
She asked, how are you alive?
yeah. Didn't you work a day job today? So that was definitely like a take your pathetic views and get the fuck out of my house. Like us real creators got some work to do here. Take a hike.
Then somebody says, "Are you sure she's Shem's great granddaughter and not Mo's?"
Yeah, remember that? That was a good one.
Help me! Who let this happen?
She hasn't done one Shemp-like thing the entire time.
She hasn't done anything except
No.
remove herself from the
Why would
frame,
she?
only to find herself back in the center of it again, in between
Right.
two. I
If
don't
it-
even know the adjectives.
If it wasn't for
And if
them,
I could say them on YouTube.
if it wasn't for them pushing it, you wouldn't even know that she's related to Shemp. I realize that's the whole point of this, but whatever.
I look so lovely.
You look lovely.
I'm behind the camera filmer right now, so let's
No, you're on camera.
no, we're not.
You are. It's
You're
in your
on.
blood.
You're on.
It's in her blood.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
do you need a Brazilian blowout?
Dude, this is bad.
Was he
Now-
blowing a vacuum cleaner on her hair that she just fixed for live stream?
As a guy who normally would approve that if it was a leaf blower, I got to say this is one of the weirdest things I ever saw.
So she's saying, look, when I do my thing, I'm behind the camera. I'm not in front of it. And this guy's like, nope, you're on it. Like, it's not. No one's having fun with this. Did she even seem to know who he was at all? Other than
they had met prior. That's made clear. That's why he knows the code to get through the door.
Can we do this? Can we glom on? Maybe we could do this too if she hasn't changed that code. We could maybe knock first, of course, not break in. Knock.
I think she probably
we come in.
She probably moved.
Do a little. She's running away.
That might be the end of that for now, folks.
Yeah, when all she wants to do is make her pizza, and they won't let her.
Right.
It's crazy.
No more family reunions for me. I think it's clean enough. This place is spotless. There's not a spot left. Okay, let's go. Get to cooking.
Let's get cooking, Cookie.
Get out.
So,
Can we?
Yeah, the sense of humor of all of this is really wearing. I mean, she doesn't seem to even be in the mood.
Right. So,
No.
yeah, this is a solid 10 minutes of just two bozos running around your house, making just dumb faces and stupid noises, trying to get you to do something that, like, she probably doesn't even know how to do a Shemp impression. I'm just blown away. Like, I don't know how they were expecting this to go.
I think
she's getting ready for work for all intents and purposes.
Yeah,
she's getting ready for work.
To them, Josh, this was a success. I guarantee you they saw this as an aces and eights, spot on, 10 out of 10 all night.
Well, blown away by the fact that she had a couple lights sitting on her counter as these guys come busting through with an Android phone.
Yeah. They get back in their car. The guy's like, we did it. Nook, 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 nook.
Yeah. Yeah. And the other guy is putting it over. Every time Curly Jr. does one of his, I guess that's a Curly impression. I don't even know for sure. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say it is, but he puts it over. But you know how sometimes people get giddy? They get into a situation, they start having fun. It's like they feel like a fun feeling them and they start getting giddy. Are they giddy? They seem pretty giddy to me. It's a good Benjamin.
It might have been the adrenaline of the breaking and entering that's putting them in that mood. It's a caper. This is a caper.
Well, right when you hit pause, she had just said, get out. And she's standing.
Yeah,
she doesn't seem to be joking around anymore.
Legally, also a kidnapping.
Yeah.
So we have two crimes going on here.
We come back and interview you during the pizza when we eat the pizza.
Yeah, once I'm like, you know,
Well,
you
you-
asked to
Let
come
everybody
over.
else. You got
Like you asked to come over sometimes. That's maybe a good start. Okay, back up.
Maybe
Oh my
a
God.
good start. Back up.
All things you want to hear
Yeah.
on your YouTube stream
Yeah, man. This is like,
by a young woman.
yeah, they discussed this before they did it. And they weren't like, this is probably a bad idea. Like, we probably shouldn't do this.
No,
I don't
no,
think they
to them
realize
it
that's a
was,
bad idea now. Like in this moment that we're watching, I don't know that they think it's a bad idea.
Yeah, and when they uploaded it, I
Yeah, clearly they thought
if
it was
you
good
thought
enough to
better of
upload it.
right.
Curly's grandson meets Shemp's great granddaughter.
Back down the stairs.
Not backwards. That should be dangerous.
And go up.
Yeah, let's do it that way, please.
Holy stairs. What's that big box down there?
It's,
All right, do a Three Stooges and permit fall.
Benny,
Sell it. Sell it. Let's see it. Let's see some Three Stooges impersonations.
a project.
Do we really have to go, everybody?
She called it a project. She called it your
Someone's got
project.
bills to pay. Goodbye.
Oh man.
Push. Push him. Oh.
Get out.
Bert.
Not you fans, but these two need to leave now.
Well, so that's all. They're getting the boot. We're getting the boot. We're coming back.
Yeah.
Busted.
Good luck me watching the Shemp short. It's all curly.
Get out! Now!
Ooh, ooh. Did you hear that?
I didn't catch that.
I think he said, "I'm not watching a Shemp short. It's all curly."
Oh,
This is the most relieved she's looked all video. The fact that, okay, finally we're heading in the right direction, which is out of the apartment,
Yes, You're exiting
nearing the
premise.
door. Yeah.
yeah. She's
Where
never
she
been
can
more-
immediately fasten every deadbolt available to her.
I need to change my door code as soon as that door closes.
Look how much fun she had.
He's still at it.
Get out!
She's got issues.
Man,
This video put me in a bad mood.
well, I apologize. We're almost through it. We may as well see the whole thing,
yeah.
right?
No, we definitely got to see this to completion.
A whole bunch of them, apparently. Look at all her issues.
There is shoes and her shoes.
Oh, hey, I guess she doesn't get royalties either. She's got a lot of issues. Hey, we're working on that. That this video is going to make at least 20 cents in 2 years.
That's your funniest joke you've ever said. Goodbye.
Beautiful.
Wow.
That's the funniest joke you've ever said. Goodbye.
I'm surprised she walked away because I would have been waiting, just staring at him the whole way till they left the door.
Yeah, you want to
She's
make sure
probably-
they actually leave.
That's unbelievable, man.
All right, play the last 30 seconds. I just want to see what
Okay,
happens.
yeah, we're almost out of this.
Folks, sayonara, arrivederci, goodbye.
Sayonara, arrivederci, goodbye. Well, hope you guys had fun. We might come back later and actually eat the pizza and interview Chandler.
Yeah, you're not.
So make sure in the meantime, like, subscribe.
Yeah, you're not.
She yells, "Get out!" Is that how the
Think
video
about
ends
it.
with her yelling, "Get out"?
Yeah, she yelled, "Get out." That's the final
Oh,
song.
man, this guy
Now,
is
this-
asking Curly's grandson, "So you think I got a shot?"
Dude, is he selling merch?
51,000 views. Yep, he's selling merch.
Can you
Let's
enlarge
see
that
some of the
merchandise?
comments.
Yeah, go to the comments. I got to see a little bit of that.
They'll be good.
Okay.
I bet you they'll be good.
See me interviewed. It's a link to Curly's grandson being interviewed.
Where's
Oh,
the link
oh,
to Shemp's great granddaughter being interviewed?
Well,
I
I
bet
don't
you
know if that
it doesn't
exists.
exist.
Right.
All right. Look at the first comment. Don't mind the haters. If anyone has a right to impersonate Curly, his grandson. I don't think that's what. Okay, you don't have a right to barge into someone else's house, and you sound and look just like him. No, you don't. I love your vids. I love you. Keep his and your family's legacy alive in the 21st century. This is horrible for his legacy. Like.
Don't mind the haters. So there's clearly
Yeah, there's clearly some negativity here, but
I don't see it. So are they deleting it?
that's possible. In fact, what we have here is no, I don't see any negativity, and we've gone down the page.
Poor
a bit here.
Chandler. That was her name, Chandler. Yeah, poor Chandler indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah, so oh, look at this one. I was hoping she would have imitated Shemp. You wise guys gave me a good laugh this evening. And then that made up word 3 times.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it a step further. Not only do I hate the Three Stooges, hate this fucking guy. Most of the time, not a fan of people who are fans of the Three Stooges. Like if someone tells you they like the Three Stooges, you know a lot about that person. It's usually
That they're
not good.
100?
No.
You know, if you work
I
in a
think
bar,
they,
you don't have to card that person.
I think this is an unfair representation of their legacy.
No.
Okay, I'm just trying to. I'm not trying to be contrary on. I'm just.
Yeah, but I'm kind of with both of you because I think Stooge fan or not, that's kind of pissing on the grave. Because
what we just saw is bad.
He's reducing what his grandfather did to just silly noises and riding vacuum cleaners. And that wasn't it at all. The guy had comedy chops. It's not for our time, but it's certainly he acts as though that's all it is. Just I do that, and I'm as good as that's what my grandfather did. Well, yeah, but it was more than that.
Right. I'm guessing there's not a plot for this guy at the family cemetery.
I don't think there's a spot for him on the bench at the picnic table at the reunions anymore. I think he's the guy that sits down. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Where's everybody going? Wow.
It's also, I mean, Curly is also like, it's one of the impressions that everybody can do. Like, you like, everybody, you can do it enough that everybody will know it's Curly. It's not a hard impression to do.
Yeah. And you know what? Go give a follow to Chandler.
I believe it was Chandler.
Chandler Issac. Follow her on TikTok. Give her support. Show her some support. She deserves it. She earned it. Well, I don't know if she earned it or not. All I know, I've only known her
She's like,
for the past hour or so.
Great, another set of losers.